Alright, we are live and back here on the UTEP pregame show, where we will be taking on Wyoming. But we will, we'll see. I have Marshall over there in the playoff. We'll see where I land. Just win, and I definitely can recover.
Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the UTEP Miners. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So UTEP's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
To the air on first down. Moving away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for
I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cowboys in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they get back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good.
Wyoming, 14. UTEP, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that, you know, they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Got some room in under the goal line. Can White cross the plane to get to 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the move. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, UTEP.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll run it on the counter. Finding some room. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wyoming. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
I don't know what the records are, but Jesse, they are very much in danger. It looks like Derrick Henry playing with a bunch of 6-year-olds out here right now. Just hand him the ball, and he's just doing whatever he wants, however he wants, and putting up some stupid numbers.
He looks like Derrick Henry and Pop Warner. I mean, that's what this is looking like right now. It's ridiculous what we're watching, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. This could be one of the greatest running back performances in the history of college football if he stays in the game.
Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Miners look to keep this drive humming. Wants to adjust the pattern. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays?
Got a little press. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Well, remember, the defense allowed a rushing touchdown to this quarterback on the last drive.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Yeah, what up? Sorry, I was on the phone. That's why I screwed up that play also.
Fires one high and deep.
Oh, thank God I needed that so bad.
Touchdown, UTEP. A great catch and run for 6.
I think I'm actually going to win the conference this time. Finally. It's been a couple of years.
It's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football.
How's the Ole Miss going?
Make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Boy, both teams doing some early work, and now they'll try to add to this 21-14 lead. From the gun, the running back has it. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. goes for the tackle. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They'll give it to him again. Got room to work. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Miners will snap it on first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Right on the money. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. Looking for the time with the extra point.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown coverage.
Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Made a defender miss. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Maybe some room here. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. A little release to the back. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go right back to him. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Makes the grab on the left. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
And the Miners will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He's got him. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. On the move, he fires. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Fires left. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The corners are walked up tight. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Rush is on him. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line. But 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
Here's the pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the 1st half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the 2nd half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. They'll knock him to room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Spins away from the defense. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Gonna run it. It's Wall. Gets it out just short of the 20. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line and a little more room to operate. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to him on the ground. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Did the work himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There's some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
And the Miners want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Pulls and fires complete. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Slips through the line. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Miners want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my run.
Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, running back on the move. At the 35, he's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun. Fires quickly. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They're going to run it. There's a crease. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chain.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. The give on the counter. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Using his feet to buy time. Turning it on. He'll slide, and it's a good pickup on that one.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on third down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He's spread him all over the place through the first 3 periods. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wall. Give him 96 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Working on the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, UTEP! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. College football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for room at the 25. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. I send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and the returner will be brought down. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, down on the UTEP sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turn.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40, the 30, at the 20, the inside. Touchdown, Miners. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive, and how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's past the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got the tight end outside. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're working that left side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off.
Got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
And there is no question they should just keep letting this guy throw the ball. He's 5 for 5 on this drive. They've only run 5 offensive plays, and he's already got him down here by the goal line. Let him keep chucking.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Working that left side now. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Interesting play call for this offense, man. A slow developing screen on a third and short when a defense is a little bit aggressive, and it doesn't work. And it's easy to question after the fact, obviously, right, guys? Like, it didn't work, but I don't love that play call when I know a defense will be really aggressive on third and short.
The snap sets up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Running inside, it's Wall. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. And the Miners with the 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Miners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Wall. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've come up big. You've forced a 3rd down. One more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance to go down the field and to score some points.
Give to the running back. That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one.
Man, the nicest thing in sports to have is to be able to rely on the run game, to have the lead and be able to run that clock out. Just watch it tick, and the defense can do nothing about it. And that right there gets it done. Leaning on the ground game. And Jesse, I don't know about the clock, but that thing's about to run out.
And that's really the identity of this offense, too. They are going to be physical. They're going to run the ball even